want to tell you what I'm really excited about. So I'll link this in the down there, and as always, it's in the Discord. But I've been doing DD all weekend, and I've found some crazy monster plays that I want to share with you guys. So let's check them out. So we'll start with some penny plays. Some of these are in the MJ sector. That also is in the Discord. It's a great list. But anyways, we'll start with this guy. So Trimax, literally no news. Nothing justifying what's going on. But it ran 100+%. So worth keeping an eye on. If you can catch this thing when it's kind of in consolidation mode like that, you can absolutely hit it out of the park when it does something like this. So I'll be watching that guy. This is Solid Biosciences, SLDB. As everyone knows, last week, biopharma, cancer bio, all the stuff and things in that sector was on fire. SLS, GLCI, IMPP or IMMP, Pbla. I mean, there was some biotech rocket ships that took off last week. So some sector sentiment runs, but worth keeping an eye on. Talked about this in the last video. Rscf. Anyways, this is a COVID play. They have a patent on the state-of-the-art shipping system for carrying thousands of doses of vaccines at freezing temperatures. If you do touch it, be very careful because it is super overextended right now. Next rocket ship, REPH. And so a couple of these are more attractive than the others, this being one of them. So if you look at their year chart, they were actually doing some stuff and things before all this happened, and then they've been absolutely beat down since then. So that's always nice to see. You got these things that are moving crazy percentages, but they actually have some stuff and things going on. Like, look at this, the first one from the list. This thing has a face not even a mother could love. All right, look at that. Let's see what's the big chart look like. So yeah, don't hold these guys basically, right? They're pump and dumps, but doesn't mean you can't get rich, right? So don't hold this bag, exploit that bag. But circling back, so they're not them. These guys actually are somewhat reputable, and they've started to move again. So REPH. Very interesting. Keep an eye on them. Same thing. Not even a face a mother could love, but a face that your wallet could love or hate. And I've been getting penny requests, so here they are, peeps. I'm rolling them in. So ALPP, another mover. Little bit on the overextended side right now. I would definitely hold and wait for a buying opportunity. At least let it hit one of these big SMAs here. Oh, man, this hurts my soul. I was trading these guys where? Right around in here. I think I have a sell order for $1, a couple hundred shares. And, yep. That's why we've said this, peeps. We work for shares. We don't only work for profits. You work for free shares. Because, man, if I had some freebies riding right now, not only would I be getting this juice right here, but I would have seen some stuff and things going on my account, I don't know, back in here 2 months ago, and I would have loaded the boat, baby, right? So they're not just free shares. Oh, what am I going to do with only 10 shares, 50 shares, 100 shares or something? Well, at the very least, it'll be a great reminder for you that, hey, you know that thing we played a little while ago? Well, some stuff and things are going on. So Mmedf, Mmedf, it's a penny. It is a kind of MJ / psychedelic alternative medicine play. Definitely has the hype potential, but again, super overextended. Be very careful getting into this thing, but it's been moving. Here's this little brother. So it just started. The volume for something in this price range being that low is a little scary. So I'll probably be touching it with a 10-foot pole. So very interesting, but worth waiting for it to come back down. So this is Pennsylvania real estate investors or something like that. And if you look at their year chart, they were, they used to be a real boy. This is not just a pump and dump. So they've been beaten down pretty bad. but they're getting scooped up by the 200 right now on this big chart here. And if we look at the smaller charts, you can see they're finally kind of starting to come out of, well, maybe not there. But if you look on like the 1 hour, they broke out above all these SMAs here, kind of cooled off, traded sideways. The 100 caught up with them. They traded under that, but then they got scooped up by the 200 again. And you can see these are all out of whack right now. It should be like 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. So they're starting to get back into order now. They're starting to kind of get synced up again. So I think PEI has a lot of potential because it's a reputable, or at least semi-reputable company. And you can see that it got beat down on COVID and that it's about 400% away from its last year high. So, will the trend continue? Not super sexy. Worth keeping an eye on, though, because it might do some stuff and things. NH. So here's my gem for you. The fact that it's a nano cap is terrifying. Also, the fact that when everyone else was announcing cancer treatment data, they decided they were going to do it too. I don't know. Requires more research. Could be total BS. But this is very, very, very interesting. Like, look at the volume here. It's non-existent, and then there's that. So is that a bunch of speculative money rolling in, just putting money in anything that has to do with cancer, hoping that it pops? You know, because we saw what we saw last week with GLSI and SLS. All the cancer biotech was just doing crazy things. So maybe that's what this is. Maybe they were just trying to ride that wave. I don't know. Really hard to say. But I'm going to be keeping an eye on them. I'm going to be keeping an eye on all these guys. AHT, another good one, way down from its year highs. You know, hospitality, real estate, stuff like that, I think. So, and this one's a little bit trendy. This one's got some stuff going on. So we'll see. We've played this in the past. I've had others play it. Yeah, we'll just, we'll have to see what plays out. YQ, finally on the downtrend. So anyways, you know, again, these aren't, hey, buy these tickers list. This is watch this list for opportunities, because everything on here is capable of making crazy moves, whether it be a straight vertical move or just some nice, slow and steady, consistent action. Anyways, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit the thing, do the stuff, follow me on the stuff and things if you want to see things more often. And yes, of course, join the Discord. We'd love to have you. Talk about, we mentioned earlier, is Pbla. So that was in that cancer biotech craze that happened last week. But what's interesting about this guy, and again, more research needs to be done. I'll leave that to you. This is as far back as it goes. I don't know what happened. Did they have a recent ticker change, a recent acquisition? Yeah, weird. I don't know. There's all the data right there. This has nothing for some reason. That's what I get. Anyways, the reason I like this, well, there's a couple. One, the Mac's taking an angle, looking like it's trying to reclaim some ground in the next couple days here. Maybe even tomorrow. And you see their low a couple of days before that was 317, but their average, I guess, would be about 350, something like that. Well, right now they're at 399, about $4. So they have a lot of inherent upside and not so much inherent downside, and that makes them very attractive, especially since they have the spikeability potential whenever there's sector hype or they roll out some, you know, some news about some cancer stuff and things. So this is going to be a little bit longer of a play, a swing, if you will. I think if you could get this thing anywhere between 350 and 375 would be a good, you know, $4 is, man, it's okay. But again, not a lot of downside and crazy upside in this one. So I've added that to the list as well. That is it, though. I'm going to get back to doing more DD, and I will catch you boys in the next one.